Security Breach Ruin has returned FNAF to the peak it once was! It's got everything. Scares, lures, feels, and secrets. And the endings are just amazing. But if you think that we're done with Ruin, you're wrong. There's still so many secrets hidden deep within the game.
Hello? Well, if you're hearing this, then...
Like and subscribe! It actually almost brings a tear to my eye at how happy they all look there. Except you, Monty. I'm glad we did what we did to you. That's for Bonnie! Okay, so here we are right back at the very beginning of the game. Oh, how it feels almost like a lifetime ago since we were experiencing this for the very first time. But the reason we are back here, because it's time to find all the secrets, all the lore, all the Easter egg, all the hidden items, and all the secret endings in this game. So we're going to be exploring some very, very secret stuff. I've got a huge list. Thank you to everybody who has submitted your myths and experiments in the comment section below. If you have some more that I've missed, please let me know down there. And of course, I'm looking for as much information on Glamrock Bonnie as possible. So if you have a myth, an experiment, an ending to do with Glamrock Bonnie, please pop it down in the comment section below. And while you're at it, if you are interested in winning a free copy of FNAF Security Breach, because you need the base game to actually go ahead and play this free DLC, then I've got a competition for you. All you need to do to enter into the competition for a chance to win the free copy of Security Breach that I'm going to be giving away is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section below. Now, that comment could be a myth, like I've already suggested, or hey, why don't you tell me when you joined the FNAF franchise, or why don't you tell me who your favorite animatronic is? But liking the video, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel with notification bell on will enter you into that competition. Now, the first thing we want to do over here is look at Freddy. I didn't have a proper look at Freddy. This was a statue. Over there, that was the main lobby statue. He was beautiful, he was golden, and now look at him. He is rusted. He has been forcibly ripped down. This is the end of Freddy Fazbear in this town. Because look, big chains over his mouth and his arms. They have ripped him down using this forklift, which tires have now been slashed by somebody. Right, so the first thing we want to do is I want to go and see what happened in this section on the other side of there. So to do that, I'm going to need some magic. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Okay, so we can have a look at the sinkholes a little bit more. There's obviously a lot of water damage over there, but this is where I want... Oh, hold on a second. Somebody's left flowers for Freddy. No! Somebody's put flowers here almost like some sort of grave? That is crazy. Who did that? Does that mean that Freddy's gone bye-bye? Has Freddy gone bye-bye completely? Because we know, or at least we are assuming at this point, due to the endings and the sequences that have happened in this game, the canon ending is the one where you free Vanessa and you escape with Glam Daddy's head, and you have got Vanessa and Gregory eating ice cream on the hill. But it doesn't suggest in that end... Well, it kind of does. It suggests that Freddy is still alive, at least at that point. But we don't see him in this game at all. And in one of the endings, which we'll see later on, when you see Vanessa and Gregory on that hill again, or a very similar hill, there's, Freddy's not there. Freddy's disappeared. So this lobby, this main foyer has been absolutely destroyed. Little fast toes for the people out there who like that. And this elevator as well. So... we're not going to explore too much here. I just wanted to check out this area, and I'm really glad I did, because R.I.P. Freddy. R.I.P. Freddy in the chat, please. Because he's gone. He's gone. Come back real soon. Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. I love this place. I absolutely love it. Actually, I'm going to break through this wall just now to see if there's anything on the other side. There is not. But I want to explore more of this later on. However, there's a very, very important thing I want to check out first. So because Steel Will is absolutely based, once you've collected something, that is, you collected it forever, and it doesn't matter where you go back in the chapters, you will have that item. So here we are. I've gone ahead and collected all the items in the game. All the items are found, and it actually hopefully means we'll get some sort of different ending, because if you remember back to this base game of Security Breach, you got the VIP ending by collecting either it was very specific items or all the items. Anyway, all the collectibles have been found, so let's go and have a quick look through them. So the real ones are pretty much just these Faz coins, old and outdated collector's item, which we use for the Candy Cadet story at the end of the game. Now, we're going to go and speak to him again, because I have a theory that maybe because we've got even more coins now, he will tell us even more story. However, we'll wait. We'll get there later on, because there's a lot of experiments to do down that second section. Now, we've also got all the endings from the previous game. This is the bad one. But this looks like Gregory has drawn these pictures. This looks like Gregory's drawn these pictures. So are these pictures from his memory, or are these just did these never actually happen? If you have a think about it, right? If we have a think about it here, the only ending that is not here is the ending that actually happened. You seen where I'm going with this? You seen where I'm going with this? Because the canon ending is the ending where we free Vanessa, and that ending does not exist in these pictures. We have all the pictures, and that does not exist here. You've got everything else. You've got Gregory running away from the pizzeria without solving anything. This was the basic ending, and then Vanny comes to capture. This is the VIP ending, where Freddy gets the idea to burn the place down. Then you've got this ending over here, which is, this is, the one where it's disassemble Vanny, where Vanny gets endgamed by Gregory, and Gregory goes to jail forever. Then we've got this ending here, where you escape out of the, the dock, the exit, and you escape. Gregory drives the car and runs away. We've got this ending here, where they're happy together. Is that which ending's this one? I can't remember which ending this one, but it's not the canon one, but it is definitely there. I remember them both hugging and smiling. Oh, it's the same ending. It's the same ending here. Freddy runs out of batteries, so they hook Freddy up to the car's battery, and Freddy gets extra juice in there, and he survives. Then we got this ending here, which again is the disassemble Vanny. Or is this the one where you're up on the roof? Oh, this one here. People are probably shouting at me. I think this Vanny image is when she finds Gregory on the roof and then Freddy tackles her. And we get very confused because it looks like there's two Vanessas. This is the disassemble Vanny one. And you got this ending over here, which is the burn trap ending. So, are all those endings in the base Security Breach game, they don't exist. They never did. They're just Gregory's imagination. So the only ending that actually does exist in this ruined world is the ending in which Vanessa is freed, because that's the only ending. I have all the items. That's the only ending that doesn't exist in these pictures. So it's the only ending that actually happens, because Gregory's imagination doesn't need to think about that stuff, and he probably doesn't draw them. That's my conclusion. I might be wrong, but it's very important, I think. Anyway, let's move on to the next items. So they're very cool items. The ones that are very interesting are obviously Foxy, ahoy! And then there's the Bonnie stuff. This is more Bonnie lore, which is great. AR Bonnie mask, what happened to you? Nobody knows, again, what's happened. Then we go to this next one, AR Glam Bonnie plush. Dad wouldn't tell me why they replaced Bonnie. Very interesting. A lot of people have actually been speculating that Cassie's dad might be in Help Wanted 2. Some people have even suggested that it's Mike Afton. But I don't know how that works, because Mike Afton he's gone. He's no longer around, is he? Now, we have also got the AR Bonnie Pinata filled with carrot drop candy, and he's destroyed, which again probably shows that, because that's the only one that's not destroyed if you have a look. Again, showing that Bonnie has been just ruined. He's just gone. He's been destroyed. Thanks, Monty, for that, by the way. And we've also got the golden Foxy. Guess he replaced more than his teeth. And then we've got the golden AR Bonnie, which is very cool over here. A prototype? Wonder why a prototype? Why is there a prototype there? I don't understand. Does that suggest that AR Golden Bonnie's the first? Then we've got a discontinued AR Golden plushie there, plush baby. Another thing, by the way, what's she doing here? AR plush baby. It's very there's lots of references to sister location. Obviously, this is a baby, but then you got the plush babies variants, okay? But you've also got the scooping ending, which again we'll see later on. So it's interesting, there's lots of sister location stuff. And if you have a look at the Help Wanted 2 trailer, the only scene we've seen so far is the elevator dropping us down into sister location. So there's some important stuff in that game that's going to happen. And obviously we've got the Ballora jump scare. Anyway, it's interesting. And there's a secret in this game. I probably won't be able to find it because it's already saved, but if you go back and check out the playthrough, there's actually a room full of plush babies, and you can actually click on one and it laughs and disappears. So I don't know if that helps us solve any more endings. Again, we'll just have to experiment. We've got the AR Golden Freddy, the Golden Sun, and the Golden Moon. So yes, it's the Bonnie stuff that is very helpful, and it's like that old headset game, the AR Nightmare plush, which again alludes back to Help Wanted. Okay, perfect. So there are all those. There's that. We've got the equipment. I've also got the Chica's voice box, which we actually need to insert back into her in this game, or this video. We got that from, you beat the cupcake mini, what was it, Chica's Feeding Frenzy. We played it in the first episode, or after the second episode. I didn't beat it. I was so close, by the way. You used to get to, like, beat level 20. I died on level 19. It was very close. But, yes, all very, very important stuff. If you have any theories to do with any of these items and what they might be used for, let me know down in the comment section below. Myths are accepted as well. Let's move on to the next one, but I think it's very important to have seen that inventory, especially these endings, because I think, once again, Steelwool are trying to point us in the canon direction that Security Breach Ruin is meant to be going. Right, now I think the big old secret is here. Well, I didn't know I could walk along there. We gotta be very quick to see this, though, and we can't mess it up, because whatever it is that we're about to see will move away from us very, very quickly. I want to get a good look at it. Where are you, Poppet? It's just Cassie coming down, having a look. Don't worry about a thing. Right, so there! Oh! Did you see it? Did you see it? The blob was here watching all along. The blob was watching the entire game. I cannot believe that we missed it. I cannot believe, honestly, all the tunnels and everything here, the reason there's so many sinkholes is because the blob is just tunneling and burrowing its way throughout the entire game. Apparently, that's the only time we get to see the blob in the entire game. Again, another game has gone past where the blob is not answered. What is the blob? Why is the blob here? What is its purpose at this point? I do not know. But the fact it's now free and it roams everywhere and we see their tunnels later on, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love that it's just an entity here now, but it's not got a purpose as of yet. But as we know, the DLC, if it does well, I can imagine they'll do more paid DLC in the future, especially because the ending, what I think is the canon ending, Cassie survives and Roxy survives, and I think we'll have another game in which Roxy's helping us probably escape this madness, maybe even get rid of the mimic or something. Either way, I want to quickly check something. Look at this tunnel the blob has made. I mean, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just a blackness. But that probably just goes down right underneath the Pizzaplex. And he's just tunneling. What happens if we go up? Can we see where the blob has gone? We can't. The blob's probably just despawned at this point. But that is really cool. That's something that I completely missed when we were first playing the game. So very cool. Thank you very much to everybody who told me about that myth. Let's go on to the next. I love Roxy now. I'm a big Roxy stan after this game. By the way, keep watching because I'm going to go and try and save her later on and try and not end her.
Who's there?
But we've got to do a couple of things first. See if we can get some sort of good ending in which we save her as well. A couple of people have suggested some really interesting things, so we'll try them out. Anyway, see you later, Roxy. So, the next thing that we want to do is we want to give Chica back her voice box and see if that helps us, because we fixed Chica. Maybe we get a good ending to do with her as well. But we got to do all these things, and hopefully it changes some of the story. We've got all the items. We save Chica. We hopefully save Roxy. And then we go down to see the Mimic. And then hopefully we get something new. Anyway, let's get to the part I want to see. I'm still in absolute awe of how this game looks, feels, plays, everything. It's amazing. Just what Steelwool have managed to do in this game. It's like, it's peak. It is peak FNAF at this point, and I love it. Okay, so let's keep going. And I want to make sure that we do everything right. We don't want to... Look at these Roxy models as well. That new model is amazing. Overall, she's just completely changed for me. She looks great. I like her storyline. And I tell you what, Cassie looks great too. Cassie looks great as well. Right, let's keep going. Let's go and deal with this little bit over here. Ah! I hate the eyeballs. There's so many lore parts of this game that I still want to work out. This game has just got so much in it. I love it. Right, let's go, 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 go. Thank you very much. Right, now, Chica should wander through here. Right? Chica? Baby girl not coming? Maybe she doesn't need to wander through here. Is she already here, maybe? She's not there. Does she need to... Do I need to somehow activate her to come towards me? For some reason, it feels like there's a body here, but it's not, if you know what I mean. It feels like Chica should be here, but she's not. So I don't know why she's not spawning in. Something's gone wrong. Anyway, let's move on to the next myth. Hey guys, Future Raz here. After spending hours trying to get Chica to spawn in that room, I finally got her there. We've given her back her voice box. Nothing special particularly happened there, but the fact that we saved her by giving her back her voice box is very, very good, because hopefully that means we can go ahead and continue on with the game and get a good ending or a best ending, or at least experiment. So let's go ahead and carry on. Now, this is the next part. We want to try and do something.
I finally have a clear signal.
Oh,
Gregory,
Mimic
I
Gregory.
shut down all the security nodes.
You nasty
In the
boy.
Roxy party garage. Am I close?
We're very close, girl.
Almost. There's still one node left that's keeping the underground sealed.
The worst node.
Where? Roxy's the final node. You need to deactivate her.
Listen to his voice.
Deactivate her and save me. Save me, Cassie, please. It's so dark down here.
He's getting proper stressed. The Mimic is... the Mimic's speech pattern here is so cleverly put together, because obviously the Mimic is picking up words that Gregory said in the past and copying them. So they're not running as full proper sentences anymore, which is really cool. I like it a lot. Okay, now let's have a quick look around, see if there's any way we want to go and save Roxy, because let's face it, Roxy is just a hero at this point, an absolute legend, and we want to save that gal. She deserves it. She absolutely deserves it for what we have put her through as Gregory, and then what we have done as Cassie in this game. Although, tell you what, Cassie has been a good lass. She went ahead, we fixed Chica. Yeah, we got rid of Monty for Bonnie. Yep. I don't think there's any way of saving Monty. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. But it's pretty canon that he gets just zapped pretty much. And what's this arrow doing? This arrow here. It's just telling us to go through here pretty much. Okay, here we are. We're in the section where, if you haven't already seen it, we've actually got to shut down Roxy, which is very sad. It's concerning that we have to shut down our friend. And the fact that she's over there too, baby girl!
Cassie.
Oh,
Cassie. Welcome back, Cassie.
no, it's the music too. It's the music too. Oh, it's the fact that she remembers us as well. I can't do it, okay? There's got to be some other way. Can we just leave? Can we just avoid this situation and just go down? I take it this door's just locked, right? Can we just go through? Put the mask on? What if we put the mask on and try and go through? Nope, it's not letting us. Is there anything around here? Is there...
Cassie. Welcome back, Cassie.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, it's great. It's great to see you there, Roxy. What are we supposed to do? There's got to be some way. I don't want to go through there. But the thing is, we don't actually fully endgame her. Is there any way to interact with her and then just leave?
Your special day. I remember.
Yeah.
Your special day.
I remember it too.
Do you still like carrot cake?
Hey, I love carrot cake. Carrot cake's amazing.
It's been some time since I saw you last.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it is on the 11th. I remember because you are number 1. Twice.
That is...
Have you booked your party? I'm sure your friends will show up this time.
I think Gregory's actually the only one that shows up. I think it's in a bit of lore somewhere, but we gotta... Can we back it up? Can we get out? Well, deactivate the final node in Roxy Raceway. Deactivate the final node. Don't think, just do it. Okay, let's just... Can we just back it out? No, we can't. We can't do anything, right? Maybe we just leave it, okay? We just don't touch anything. We just leave it. I tried this when we were doing the initial playthrough, but maybe I didn't leave it long enough. A lot of people have suggested just leave it, just don't do anything, and maybe you can save Roxy. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an experiment, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna peace out. Okay? I cannot be responsible for doing this twice in a playthrough, especially when you can chapter skip. I cannot be responsible for doing this twice. Hey, Roxy, baby girl, I'm really sorry about doing this, but I've waited here for legit 20 minutes, okay? So this is the only way to get through that door. There's no way to glitch it. There's no way.
What are you doing?
We're just chilling. I'm just right in your eye. Nah, this is hurtful. I love how there's an escape. There's an escape button down there, but it's a lie. That escape is just a lie. There's no way to do anything other than endgame.
So sorry.
I
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry as well, Roxy. It's such a sad scene. How did she even get here? How did she even get under that? What's she been doing here? I presume it must have fallen out of that crate. But we shouldn't be too sad because she comes back, right? Right, and now this door's open. Yep, there it is. So Gregory has sealed this area off. All of this protocol, all of this has been put in place by Gregory and Vanessa to keep the mimic down here. That is my understanding of the game, but this whole section down here, this whole area is full of potential secrets, so get ready, buckle yourselves in, because we're about to have a wild ride. Well done! That was the last security note. Yes, it was. Thank you very much for informing me, Vanny. System, I do not need you anymore. I'm a strong, confident Cassie, and I don't need no helpy. Oh, I need more stamina, though. Wow, Cassie, hit the gym, girl. Hit that gym. Okay. Come on. I didn't pick up any tears in my inventory, so tissues, so let's just keep going. Is that all you can do, Cassie? Cry at your birthday because you're sad and lonely and got no friends? So... I wonder why nobody turned up to her birthday. Oh no, that makes... why if I just joked that she's sad and lonely? Because she technically is. I feel really bad for her. Really bad. Okay, let's go down this elevator again. If you remember back to a Security Breach, the ending in which we went down to see the burn trap boss fight, Freddy suggested this elevator is only a one-way ride. So the fact that this elevator is still up the top, ready for Cassie to go down in it, is, I think that's very telling, and the fact that that isn't the canon ending, along with all the other things I've suggested in this video, to do with the endings that Gregory's drawn. He's only drawn them from he's created them, and they weren't really real. Anyway, let's go down, let's explore this bottom area, because we have the Afton boss fight area, or burn trap's not actually Afton, it was the mimic all along, but the burn trap boss area, a lot of people have been suggesting we need to look in there, and one person in particular was telling me to try and get through the vent to see if the Balloon World minigame was on the other side, and if we can play that. That is the next stop. Speaking of stops, here's mine. Okay, so there was originally you would run down that area. That's the area you would go, but that's been crushed, and this area is where we go now. Oh, I didn't notice that the first time. That's the big Freddy head we saw before, and you could go through there, but you couldn't go through this area because the Freddy head was blocking the way, and it wasn't actually really an area you could explore because it wasn't really an area. This is only here because the blob, as we saw earlier on, was tunneling their way through the, well, the complex, the ground, the foundations of the building, and no wonder it's all falling apart. Look at the size of this hole he's created. It's like some kind of tunneling tremor. Speaking of which, the blob, apparently the blob's name in the files is actually Tangle, which is very interesting. I don't think it's his canon name, it's probably something that they've created themselves, but it's an interesting point to make. Anyway, let's keep looking, see what we can find, and hopefully there's some more juicy secrets. I like the glowing shrooms. I don't know if they're important. Probably not. So, down here is where we have got Whoa! I got jump scared by her flashlight going off.
Stupid flashlight.
So where's this water coming from anyway? Just a hole in the ceiling. Look at all the stalactites on the roof. And the red water. I don't know if it's actually red. What is this area? I think it's just a fantasy land. I don't think it's important. Right. So this is like the old Fazbear building. As you can see, the patented the square box checkered pattern on the wall. Very FNAF, very Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria. So is this the FNAF 6 Pizzeria? Is that where we are currently? Yes, I did get that box before. It was a Fazbear coin, a token, wasn't it? Because we go and speak to Candy Cadet just around the corner, I'm pretty certain. You got all the old TVs. Right, let's go and have some story time with Candy Cadet. Look at him there just...
I am a Candy Cadet. Come get your candy here. I have candy all day. Every day.
Candy. Okay, white van man. I want him to be fixed. I really do. Oh! Can I not put any coins in? What's going on? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's got something to do with the fact that I've already done it? So I've already got the story? But I'm not certain. I mean, I've got all the coins in the inventory, so there's obviously no more storyline. I've got everything. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. Right, this is the cool area. This is the area we want to see. I didn't realize the FNAF 6 pizzeria was this big, but they might have just, like, extended it so that they could house the burn trap. Okay, so that door wasn't originally there. Because burn trap area just had that door there, which you would go down to, and you can then, from there, go into the room that we actually are in. And this is one of the
Why are there burners everywhere?
burners.
It's like the inside of an oven.
So this... I don't even know what the purpose of this was. I know it's probably just a safety measure to get rid of the mimic, right? Because this is the room where the mimic was originally, or burn trap was in this case here, and then he would be activated. So, let's see if... It doesn't look like there's anything through there. Is there any way to just glitch up? Doesn't seem to be, so let me see again. Okay, tunnel time. Let's go through the tunnel. Oh, it's very dark. Oh, the tunnel just keeps going. And then we are into just nothing. Ooh. What's that all the way down there? I do not know, but here we go. We just got the whole map. Okay, so it just disappeared. What's down here? I'm interested. Oh, this is the next area we're supposed to go. Okay, we're going back there anyway. So thank you very much for the myth, but unfortunately, we can't go through the vent, and it doesn't act... Well, we can go through the vent technically, but it doesn't take us anywhere. It just exits out of the map. But that was a very good one. They're the kind of myths we're looking for, because that's how we might find some really cool secrets. Because if we could have gone through there and played the Balloon World game, then that could have been big news. Big news. Okay, there's nothing in this room here, just all the burners and stuff again. Okay, me likey. I love going through FNAF games. I absolutely love going through the FNAF games and finding all the secrets and finding everything out, because that's why we play the games, right? The storyline, the gameplay, the secret finding. It's just all so well put together. And I love that Steel Wool has kept that trend going. Okay, down we go. Down into the final area of the game. And let's see what we can do down here. Ground has collapsed once again, thanks to good old Blob. And let's see what we can do in this room. So this is where the mimic's been hanging out. The mimic has been locked in here. And again, this is shown by the fact that when you open this door, he's been cemented in here. He's been trapped, he's been cemented, and we're all looking pretty good. So, do I do this first? I think I'll probably do this first. Let's do this. So, this place has been cemented, and now there's a couple of things I want to try out in the ending itself that I think could be very important and potentially change the ending. Obviously, now that we have got all of the... So that's broken that. Now that we've gotten all the items in the game, we've helped all the animatronics as best we can, apart from Monty, but nobody cares about Monty. Maybe now we will get some sort of new ending. Okay, let's come in here. I think this is... We've got to fix this. Okay, so your boy's gonna do a little bit of hacking. Security protocols deactivate. Are you sure you wish to proceed? No. And then it doesn't let you do anything else. You are literally forced to go ahead and do this. Let's go. I mean, it's the only thing we could do. The craziest thing about this game is this guy that's been hunting you throughout the whole game, this beautiful smiling rabbit fella, was actually the good guy. Gregory created this program with Vanessa to go ahead and keep the mimic from escaping. Now, there's some really cool things coming up. Really cool things. So if you're enjoying this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. What if we put the mask on for this scene? Oh, we can't get through until the mask is off. Okay. Let's take it off then. So if you have a look on the wall, you see on the walls... You see on the walls over there, we've got like an elephant on the wall, and you have a look over there right in the middle of the screen, there is another suit there. There are new mascot suits in the game. So let's go down here. Let's have a look at the mimic. I want to see how the mimic looks now. The mimic's got the suit on! The mimic has actually got the suit on.
I'm
Yes! Because we've done everything. We have done everything. So does this mean it's going to be a new ending?
Gregory.
A secret ending. Oh, we got very...
What are you?
Oh, we got very dark all of a sudden. I tell you what, the Mimic is huge. Mimic is huge. Mimic just wants love. You're not Gregory. Oh! Yo! How big is he? Look, there you see the suit. You see the suit? I don't even remember seeing that in my first playthrough. This is amazing. We need to get back.
Can you hear me?
Gregory?
Oh,
Is that real
this is
too?
it's such a good twist.
really
Such a good twist. I loved it.
I've been trying to reach
There's
you all
so much about this game that I love. I want to talk about forever.
I've been trying to trick you.
You're a bit late. This thing in the basement sounds just like you. How do I know this is you for real?
True.
Is there another option? You need to get out of there now.
Yeah.
How?
I burned his access to the building map.
Vanessa,
Follow instructions.
I love that they became besties. Ah! Yo, Mimic strong! I love how the Mimic looks in that suit. Just a mixture of everything combined. I love it. You've got like the head of a lion mixed with the ear of an elephant mixed with the foot of a bird. It's just beautiful. Is he not? Are you not coming for me? Hey, yo! I don't know what's happened, but this fella's just like, thank you very much for fixing. Does this mean he's actually friendly? Hey, yo! Hey, yo, he my friend? Oh, you can kind of see that creature there. We're gonna have to... I don't remember this forklift being here. I think it despawns if you get endgamed by him. Oh, he's not following, so... Hey, we can just wander about. We can just explore. He's just bugged out. Okay. So let's just go and have a little look. So up here... Okay, there's nothing up here. Just another cracked wall. That's cool. So we can go and have a look to see if there's any more secrets around here as well. Yeah, he's definitely not following. Okay, Mimic's just giving up the will to live. Or he just wants to be friends. No, he's not. He's just not bothered. What do we got over here? It's just wiring for lights. Oh, that's interesting that our flashlight works again. I didn't even notice. So we got up here. Nothing that way. So which... So there's a glitched... Oh! I always saw this glitched area when I was running away every time. And it's just because you've got the Freddy up there. I want to go and try and get that ending now as well. So while we're here... Let's put on the mask and let's get this ending. And let's see if this ending's any different now that we have done everything in the game.
I'm okay.
Okay, so I think this is looking the same. I'm pretty... Yeah, this looks exactly the same. Okay, so panic breathing. Everything looks fine. Everything looks the same. And we get the happy ending. Maybe there'll be something after the credits that shows us that it was different. Okay, so there was nothing there. That is completely fine. Let's load the game back up. Let's get to the ending. Let's try out some other things as well. We still need to go and check out those costumes that was in the Mimic's room as well. Because I think, judging by the look of them, and it could be Orville Elephant, but it didn't look like him. It looked grey like a normal elephant. So what are these mascot costumes? It's crazy. It's crazy. I love it. Ah, yes! The thing's moved. Just gonna sneak past you there, buddy. Don't worry about a thing. There! It's a bird! A bird with glasses? Oh, and he's... I'm sorry to look at your caboose there. I mean, the cake is good. He's definitely dressed as part lion as well. So he's part lion. If I remember correctly from the books, the Mimic wears various different costumes, and it looks like he's combined a load of costumes into making whatever this is. You're looking good, though. Oh, yeah, there's little pearls on his wrist, and it looks like a bird's claw, and those pearls match up, or the beads, sorry, match up with what's on the glasses up there. Right, so I'll take it. Let's go up and have a look. Okay, who's ready for the big reveal? Ah! This is new! Oh, I love him. Oh, the Mimic's got one of your shoes. I love that you've actually not moved. That means we can compare. So the shoes are what the Mimic's got. The feet is the second foot over there, his right little toesies. So he's combined these costumes. What are you? You're some kind of bird, duck creature. Sorry, I keep staring at you really intimately. So these are suits. These aren't, endoskeletons or anything like that. These are just proper suits. These guys are creepy. Who are these? So the suits should be hanging up. So it looks like potentially the lion could have been on there, and he sort of cannibalized the lion and used the lion as the base for the rest of the costume, because that does kind of look like a lion's head, but then with an elephant's ear. So the Mimic has just combined loads of costumes. Your room is kind of stanky, though, over here. Your room kind of stanky. I do like the animatronics, though. The suits. So who are they? This was obviously a place pre-Fredbear's? Could it be like Henry's alternative project, like Afton had Sister Location? Circus Baby's Pizza World or whatever it was called? Very cool. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's very important. The reason that these are in here, these are full suits. So yes, we've had to like hack to get into this area, but the fact that these are in here, are Steelwool teasing something else? Another spin-off game or a prequel to everything, even Fredbear's? I don't know, but these are too high quality to not be something. Too high quality to not be something. Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comment section below. His teeth haven't rendered in. If you have a look, it's untextured inside the mouth. Because we're not really untextured inside the mouth there. Again, we're not supposed to be seeing them. We're only supposed to get like a glimpse of them when we enter the Mimic's room. We're not supposed to look at them this close. But, wow. Steelwool, you have absolutely just... You've been amazing. Let's just sneak past... Oh, actually, we can look at this boy a little bit more. Look at his arms. Look at his wires. Actually, no, they won't be his wires. Must just be like the stuffing or something like that. And his little face in there as well. I tell you what, I don't know who the lion was, but you're wearing them good. Your fit looks amazing, buddy. Now, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to see if we can find another ending. I love FNAF. So many secrets. What is going on now, though? What is going on? I hope Steel will continue to make FNAF games after Help Wanted. I really do. I think the future of FNAF is really, really bright. With Help Wanted 2 coming out at the end of the year, we've got the FNAF movie before that as well. It's really, really bright. Okie dokie. Now we got that there. So let's jump up here. The roof's caved in. Oh, this room is collapsed. Because normally you would go through there, right? But you're kind of forced to go through this. Oh, we can actually go and look about this area since he's not chasing us as well. Is there anything else significant? It's the scooping room. So is that the scooper up there? I think that's the scooping machine up there. I thought out of the corner of my eye he was on his way. So that's us opening that. So that's the scooper up there. It just appears from nowhere when we press the button. I don't know if I want to scoop him just now. Yeah, let's go scoop him. Let's come in here. I take it the door locks. It does, so he can't get in. Now, what happens? Is there anything else in here that's important? No more secrets. I think we kind of checked out this area in the last video, so there's nothing else. If there's something I've missed, let me know. Let's see what happens. Do we get some sort of alternative ending here? Now the scooping arms come down. I just saw it come down there. Now, is there going to be some sort of alternative ending here because we've gone ahead and found everything in the game? Well, the scooper still comes to get them and takes them away. And the sound effects are kind of nasty too. The scooper finishes his job. And he's just... The lights are out. The lights are out. Nobody's home. Please give us something else. Please give us something else. Please give us something else. I've been working hard for this. We've found so many really cool things in this game. And this video alone. So let's see if we can find one more thing. Just one more thing. Oh, well. Okay. Here's the elevator. Right, let's just make sure this guy isn't following us. But even if he is, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and let's do this. E. Use. Thank you. Huh? Hey! I thought he wasn't following. Hey, yo! I thought he wasn't following. Get it, get, go, 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 go. Huh? Where is he? Oh, he's like a space ghost. What is going on?
It's me. I think I need to explain a few
Okay.
things. You were never supposed to go to the pizza place.
Yeah, I know that, Gregory.
That thing in the sinkhole tricked you.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Listen
what it
very
is, but
carefully.
It's been trapped down here a really long time. The Nexus security program was designed to keep it hidden, but you shut down.
Wonder what that stands for.
And now it's free. It's not your fault.
Did you hear that little
I know
bit?
you did it for me,
There.
to save
There.
me,
This is the mimic.
but we can't risk being followed.
That's the mimic.
I'm sorry.
Did you hear that?
Gregory?
That.
No!
Did you hear how there was two voices overlapping and you also heard? Huh? I forgot when we went tumbling. Okay, right. Replay the video slightly. I'm not going to do your work for you. Do it for yourself. You'll hear like the feedback loop. The feedback loop from the speaker system that was coming through and speaking to us. There was that noise, and then there was suddenly two Gregory voice lines on the screen at the same time. I think that's when the mimic cuts Gregory off. Real Gregory is no longer speaking to us in the second part of the conversation where Gregory says, we can't have you leaving. That's the mimic trying to steal Cassie's body to get out. Okay? In the books, the mimic does an innard and wears people. I'm pretty certain. I'm sure the mimic wears one of the girls that gets captured. So I think the mimic is going to do that. Now, a lot of people are going to be saying, but Cassie's like 1 foot tall, and the mimic is clearly like 10 foot tall. Apparently, the mimic is some kind of crazy endoskeleton who can change its size at will, so it would be able to fit in Cassie anyway. So I think that's what's happening, because I'm going to be on Team Greg here. I'm going to be on Team Gregory here, and I'm going to say that why would Gregory drop the elevator on us after saving us? He, and along with the help of Vanessa, instructed us on how to escape the mimic by telling us to go right, following the correct paths, okay? So why then would he have a little private conversation with us to go, by the way, I know you did it for me, bye-bye? Doesn't make any sense, right? Doesn't make any sense, but it would make much more sense if the mimic wanted her to be sad, or wanted her to think that Gregory was the bad guy, and that the mimic can be trusted. Maybe the mimic's trying a different tactic now to get Cassie on side, rather than just brutalizing her like she was away, right? So that's something to think about. That just gives the ending a different perspective. And obviously this is teasing something else. Is it teasing Help Wanted 2? Because we're about to find out here. Is it potentially teasing Help Wanted 2?
Cassie.
So that means we're still alive. The fact that we can hear that voice line, because obviously we're playing as Cassie, and if we can hear the voice line, then that means, yeah, we're good to go. So Roxy's still alive, which is great, because we thought we ended her, and then we thought the mimic ended her, and then she's still here. So Roxy, by the way, absolute savior, coming to our rescue once again, by the way. Thank you. Way more than Glam Daddy ever helped us. Which, speaking of, the Glam Daddy might not actually be Glam Daddy. That's something else we're going to explore in another video. Like, speaking of other things to explore in videos, please let me know down in the comment section below any more secrets that you think we can find. I think we found the good endings in this game now, but Glamrock Bonnie still needs to be discovered. I think I know how to do it, but it's bugged at the moment from what I've heard, and I want to do it legitly, so we're going to do it legitly. I'm not going to hack that because it's supposed to be done legitly, so I'm going to do that in another video. Plus I've got some ideas that might give us another ending to do with Glamrock Bonnie. Either way, give me your myths down in the comment section below. Smash like if you did enjoy today's video, and around about my face just now, that episode might be out depending on when you're watching it. Either way, I've been Razzbowski, you've been the beautiful Raspberries as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!